Welcome to this week's episode of Business Solutions, where we provide solutions on formed lifestyles. My name is Kingsley Oluoko, and today we are live on location in Kilimani, Moya David Beauty Spa, following up to the big boy Jesse, who is a micropigmentation, microblading and all that, dealing with beauty. We want to understand how we shifted from traditional beauty to doing perfect eyebrows and now microblading and all in between. The amount of it, who goes for it, why, how long does it take to stay with the microblading? Do you need still to apply more eye pencil? Is it called that way? We'll find that more on this week's episode of Business Solutions. So karibu sir.
Thank you.
Tell me who you are, why you do this, and when you began it.
Okay. People knows me as Big Boy Jesse, and I'm a micropigmentation artist. Well, I came up with this because many of ladies used to struggle. When they draw their brows with the normal pencil, they could struggle, they spend too much time, they spend a lot of time, So we came up with this idea that we can make their brows permanently, but not lifetime. They last 3 to 5 years.
3 to 5 years?
Yes.
Okay.
So we use something that related on tattoos, but not real tattoos.
Okay.
So we use what we call micropigment.
Okay, before we even go further, tell me your journey, how you first began this. Did you start with the normal pencil or henna? We are coming from the days of henna.
True.
Tell me about your journey.
Okay, there's a time I used to use henna. Yes, but you see now henna, it doesn't last long. So I had an idea of what if maybe I go learn how to do microblading, because now I had information that microblading lasts 3 to 5 years, and that's why I came up with this idea. And it was, first of all, when I started, it was crazy because you see, sometimes you draw the brows. Drawing the brows is hard, very hard. This is the hardest part of beauty, by the way. Even those ladies wanakwambianga, hey, I'm struggling. Okay. Drawing the brows, I'm standing on the mirror almost 2 hours, 3 hours, But I thank God because I used to practice until I made
it. So today we have a client with us, and
sure.
I think you're getting it to work right now.
Yeah, sure.
To do something on her. So perhaps she's never done it before. How long does this process take?
This process takes 45 minutes to an hour.
Okay.
And there's people who can spend more than that. They can take an hour and 30 minutes, 2 hours. It depends with somebody and the experience that you have.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what do you do? Is it a machine? Is it a tool? Because I know you said it lasts for 3 to 5 years. And so how do you do it particularly? Do you remove the hair that she had completely? Just give us the process.
No. I don't remove the hair. Okay. You see, right now I've numbed her brows. That means that now whatever I'm going to do, she doesn't feel any pinch or any pain. She might have a sensitive skin, so I have to numb her. Okay. Now, after there, then what you are going to do, I'm going to do what you call trimming brows. Okay. I'll trim the brows, but I will not remove all the hair. Okay. No. I won't remove them. Okay. Now I'll draw based on mapping. I'll do what we call mapping. Okay. Mapping is measurements. I measure the brows based on her.
So what do you measure with?
I use rulers. I have different things, and I use the pencil to draw the brows. Okay. So I combine all of them. Yes.
Okay. So now she's being numbed. What is it that you're using? Is it like an embalming, or what is it about?
I use numbing cream. It's a cream. Okay. I use this cream. Okay. Yes. But we have different varieties.
Okay.
Yes.
So it numbs so that she does not feel pain during the process.
She cannot feel any pinch of for sure.
Now then you come in with the ruler now to measure.
So I have to measure. The brows have to be equal.
Yes. You say that they are not twins, but they are sisters. No, so they're
not sisters. They're twins.
They're not sisters, they're twins.
Yes.
Okay, because those who use the pencil, they say they're not twins, they are sisters. So how do you get to know this kind of eyebrow is used for this particular person? Because all clients have different kind of
That's faces. Very true.
Yes, so how do you ensure that?
First of all, when you are learning, you are trained to know the shape. First of all, you have to make sure that you know the shape of a client. Okay. And if you know the shape of a client, it means you go with how hair going. Yes. So if you already know how the hair are going, the brows that will do, it shall never go far away from the hair.
Okay.
it is supposed to be there because it has to look more natural. It doesn't have to look like a pencil or just a hina. Hizi ukiweka mtu atajua wewe ameweka hina. But this one ukiweka na heal vizuri, it has to look good. Yeah.
Okay. So then now you measure, and then now you do the next step after the ruler. What do you do?
The next step after the ruler, we'll have to draw with the normal pencil to perfect them. Okay. We have to draw with the normal pencil first. We agree with her. Okay. We'll ask her, are you comfortable with the way they look? She'll tell me if she loves them. If she loves them the way they look, now we are going to make them permanent.
Okay. Yes. Just after, with the outline that you had created.
Definitely. Yes.
And then now you begin with the machine. Do you do it with the machine, or what is it?
Yeah, I have a machine actually. You will see the whole process.
Okay.
Yes.
So you open up the machine, it comes up.
Definitely.
Then you draw. Now after you've mounted her, does it take time to heal, or what's the process about?
Yes. Now, once I'm done with the brows, that is what we call aftercare.
Okay.
She has to treat them for a month.
Okay.
So now the healing process completely takes a month.
Okay.
Yes.
A complete month, but now she can be walking out and it is looking beautiful.
She can do her own things, but there's some things she need to avoid. She need to avoid to go to the gym at least for first 1 week.
Why?
Because you see the sweats, the heavy sweats, they can go in there, and you see it's an open skin.
Yeah.
Now it's going to affect her.
Does it border tattooing? Is it close to tattoo?
Almost.
But this one now goes off.
Yes.
Okay.
So there's a lot she need to avoid to stand under the sun at least for one month actually. Yes.
Okay. Then now, what happens now if she wishes to change it? Because I know it comes with a certain color, which looks off from her skin, a bit of greenish or kind. What happens if she's wishing to do a look that is a different color and she wants to do the eyebrows, of course, on a different color? Most
of clients complain about the greenish color. Okay. They don't like it. Most of them. And they don't like it because it's the tattoo ink. Or somebody has used black ink only. That brings that greenish. But if you mix, we have different colors. We have red, we have skin color, we have black, we have dark brown. So you have to make sure that first of all you learn the skin color of the client. You see, like for her, this one, it's not too brown, it's not dark. It's quite of chocolate, light chocolate. So now if you use black, it will look more fake. It won't even suit her face. So now I have to use what we call dark brown. Dark brown, it's a color that looks like a pencil of 18. Now if I can go far, I can add 1 drop of black. Now it will have a good mixture and a good color that suit her face. You've been in this business for quite some time. You're big on social media, TikTok and all that. How are you able to attract your clients apart from referrals from the client that you've done? I know she also saw you, we also saw you on social media, that's why we're here. How are you able to attract them by the kind of work? What is that gives you the motivation to do a good work every single morning you're here? I think the thing that made them come mostly, it's the way I used to prank them. You see, you prank them, everybody wants you prank them. So you see, if I prank somebody, there's a way they're going to feel like, I want to know how this end. So the end, now they're going to see my work. And when they see my work, they like my work. And then they end up in my DMs. How do you prank them? You see now, once you are done with this, actually, I will show you. Once you are done with this one, you see there's a process where I have to apply ink on top. I apply it so that they can look more neat. There's a way that ink is needed. So when you apply that ink, it looks quite off. It doesn't look good. And now I tell them that I'm done with the job. You can check the brows. So they feel more disappointed.
Hey, my lord. Ati sasa mnaona ziko sawa? Mimi naona ni prank.
So in that situation, I take that reaction that they are having. So you see they're like, no, you can't do this to me. Bring back my money. I'm so disappointed. So that, and then after hapo I have to wipe it. So once I wipe it, now they're feeling, wow,
Yeah.
okay, so now you are playing, so you know,
Yeah. I think everyone with their own theatrics
Definitely.
of winning clients.
Definitely.
And now social media has played a key role. Maybe you can just let us know how it has transformed, other than the word of mouth, on getting your clients. We're just talking about your availability is quite hard to be found. You're across, you're doing house calls, others are also coming here. How are you able to maneuver all that?
You see, I always prefer bookings.
Okay.
You see, if you are a client, you want to come, I will ask you, when do you want to come? Tell me a day, tell me time. I'll set you a slot. If I give you a slot, if it's 11, you don't have to pass that 11. That's why sometimes they even get disappointed when a client we planned, it's 12, then she's coming at 2.
Okay.
She's taking somebody's space.
Yes. Okay. So you're able to balance them all together. Then microblading and all that in particular has been associated with those who have money, the haves. Then how are you able to demystify this in a way that I don't want to mention places, but they're able to come to you and get these services?
Okay, well, here I think it depends with how you talk to the people, how you convince them, how you tell them how. You see, this is permanent thing.
Yeah.
It's not everyone who's going to risk.
Yeah.
Some people are scared that they are going to be disappointed. So you have to guarantee them that you're going to give them a good job.
Yeah.
And then the way we do job, we post referrals, those clients we've worked on. So they go outside there and they speak to other people. So they tell them, oh, huyu jamaa ako poa, so he did a good job. And then they see. You see, it's something you can see.
Yeah.
If I do a bad job here, you'll see. If I do a good job here, you'll see.
And even as we wrap up, you were talking about your first days into the business.
Yeah, sure.
And I remember there was an issue of lack of confidence. Because this is a permanent thing, 3 to 5 years. No one will give you their face for a joke. Then how are you able to advise or even encourage those who are coming up in this kind of business?
You see, one thing I'm going to say is that I've started with some people.
Okay.
Actually, we were almost 26 people. And I remember, now if I can remember well, we are only 4 who are in the industry. Wengine wame give up. Na CAT walikuwa wanafanya vibaya. They were doing the best. They are doing the best. But now, it comes to a certain point where a client is saying, hey, I don't like this. He feels bad. We used to be there. We used to work that way. We used to go through all that. Some clients are not happy with the outcome. But now for the final touch, when she come back for touch up, you can rectify that. So you can do the best. Also,
those were a rectification part for the client if it fails, if it backfires.
Yes. Okay. There's a way you can rectify the bills.
Okay.
That's what I normally do, and I teach people. Now I become a trainer. I train people. I have different students.
Okay.
But now, many people give up. One thing I would want to say is that when things are tough, it's not the time to quit. You have to face that tough time, So I would say that I used to work on some clients. They feel like, hey, do here, fanya hapa. She's not satisfied. But I could say, ni sawa. Tomorrow I'll do better.
Jesse, how can you be found? And before then, the big question, how much is this service? Because that's everybody the one to know.
Yeah, money.
Yeah.
No, I'm a businessman.
Yes.
Now we are talking. So now, normally I charge 25,000.
Okay.
But now I'm running an offer. So of which
for the December?
Yes. Of which I prefer people come in my DM.
Okay.
Yes, those who are interested.
Okay.
I always say they come in a DM because somebody who is interested will come in a DM. But somebody who will not come in a DM, this is somebody who is not interested.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm saying normally I charge 25,000, but I have an offer. I'm running an offer.
There you have it, 25,000 for microblading. But there's an offer from Jesse, so you can check that out. How can you be found, and where are you based? Then normally, also mention about the house calls that you do.
Yeah. Normally, I will give out TikTok and Instagram, but mostly TikTok. I'm active on TikTok than any other social media, which is Big Boy Jesse. If you look for Big Boy Jesse, you'll find me. And then on Instagram, ni care_instinct. But mostly I'm not active on Instagram. I'm active on TikTok sana. And then I don't know if I can give out my number.
Yes, please. Why not?
I can give out my number, 0710 954 088. You can find me any day, anytime. I'm open Monday to Sunday. Sunday I go to church in the morning, but from 11, I am in the shop. And all I can say is that I do a good job. And I train people, by the way. I have different students, so I train people here.
There you have it, micropigmentation artist Big Boy Jesse. Find him across all social media platforms for your next microblading. Why not? 3 to 5 years with a permanent eyebrow, perfectly done by the expert. This is Business Solutions, where we provide solutions on formed lifestyles. My name is Kingsley Oluoko. Until next time.